Well, look at that. They're already setting up for candlelight processional. Main Street Station on this crispy morning. It is chilly for SoCal. In the 50s, high 50s right now, but
oh yeah, it's a bit chilly.
Bit chilly.
But still really nice.
Yeah. We're in kind of a rush because, well, it's the early morning and we got up early to be here, but
yeah.
There's a really good reason, foolish mortals.
Yes, we are so excited because I went on the app this morning to get a virtual queue for Haunted Mansion Holiday, and guess what? There's no more virtual queue. Here is the picture to prove it so you can see, which means that queue, the newly refreshed queue, the whole line area, if you will, the walls are down.
We're headed there right now. This is so cool. I can't believe it. And, you know, Haunted Mansion Holiday in the morning. This has been a long project, so.
And the reason we're trying to hurry is not because we're like, oh, we need to be the first people. We're trying to hurry because it often breaks down in the morning. So that's a reason to hurry. Now, normally we take more time on Main Street, and I promise we will do that in this vlog.
Yeah.
Especially when it's the holidays. It's literally our favorite thing. But today, it's hustle day. Get your Disneyland workout on. But, you know, because I just know how many times it usually, so the park opens at 8, and usually it'll go down by 9. Like, it always happens, sometimes even 8:30. So right now, let's check what the time is. Let's look. It is 8:30 almost, 8:23. So, ooh, we're cutting it close. Do you think we're going to make it?
By the vision of the castle and the Matterhorn, we will make it.
Look at this view, though.
Oh, wow.
Hi.
Good morning.
Oh, my.
Good morning,
Isn't that beautiful? I love mornings in the park. Comment below. Do you like early mornings, or do you prefer late nights?
Well, so I like this. This is a very specific thing. This is just after rope drop. Like, I don't know, how many minutes after? 25 minutes after rope drop. Right. So you've lost the initial rush. Everybody is spread out in the park where they want to be. Mm-hmm. And in between either their first and second attraction or whatever. But look at how... there is it's really bizarre to see it like this.
Oh, boy.
I had to.
You know what's cool, though? It's that there's still people in the park, but it's still kind of empty. There's still people here, but it's kind of empty.
Right.
Like there's something cool about that. Just seeing the open spaces.
Yeah. Jungle Cruise, playing the great 40s music. Walk on. Indy. Probably really short. It's not even posting. It's kind of still.
I bet you anything Patrick Begora put up his decorations. I'm going to keep going, but I'll let you stop.
But it's a rare occasion when there's no one sitting here. Yep, he put up his decorations, you guys, look. Oh, Patrick, I'm not going to wake him up. It's a little early. As we pass by the Adventureland Treehouse, inspired by the Swiss Family Robinson, we look at the Pirates queue, which is almost invisible. It's that early morning walk on. There goes the Columbia, making its way through the rivers of America. Wow. And I guess we can officially say goodbye to New Orleans Square. It's done. That was
I can't believe this is happening.
I just was saying, I'm so glad we can say goodbye to New Orleans Square.
I heard you.
It was good to have you, but you know.
I didn't even think about it until I heard you when you were coming over the bridge. I heard New Orleans and I was like, oh,
right, no more.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm also excited to see the queue and how it looks.
Yeah.
But
well, let me flip around because I'm not gonna show us.
Yeah, do not. This is all about the Haunted Mansion right now.
Now, we've already seen the new fountain, the face fountain.
We need it to stay open.
But the great thing is I can hear the music and look, no more virtual queue.
Look at this.
It's amazing. Hi, guys.
I'm so happy right now.
We're walking in. We're walking on.
This wait is.
Take my time.
Look at.
Oh, wow. Hello. Thank you. We were wished luck because it's a dangerous endeavor, Katie. Oh, yeah. Look at the crow. The first thing you see. I can hear him in my mind. Let's look at this guy. Little creeper. I like this wall too. Wow. So this is pretty wild. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is the other side of the fountain, the other face.
Pretty neat garden. Decorate archetype. Adam's family.
She is really creepy, man. Oh my gosh. I love it. Oh, what? Wow, let's go have a seat over here. And look at the window, how it's like, it goes way into the distance. Look at that, perspective-wise. Wow. Hey, there's a safe over there. Wow, this is amazing. I kind of want one of these in our backyard now.
I know, right?
Is that Leota up there? All right, look at this. All right, we're standing at this little tree that's been put right in the center. It's so cool as a cue element to wrap around. That's awesome.
There's something everywhere.
It's a creepy sundial. Another view of the little gazebo spot and the safe. We're closer to the safe. There was a picture of a light. Did you see the picture of the lighthouse on the safe? Extended queue. Ooh, I like this mirror. Little pan flute guy. All right, this tree is perfect for this spot. Look how it looks like a ghoul with like arms stretching out. It's like a cape. It's like that. Wow. That is Imagineering at its finest right there. And we have a griffin right here, standing at attention. So far, this is really cool. There's so many little details that one of our buddies already went through again, because there's so many details. We might have to do that too.
Maybe,
It's chock full, but it's that kind of thing where they make it so every time you return, you see something new. We like to kind of try to see a lot of it. But for the average guest who's coming, every once in a while, there's so much to digest in this queue that makes it really fun.
I feel like this was so worth the wait. 100%.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, this takes the place of, on those heavy days when it would go into Magnolia Park.
Yeah.
And now you're in the theme. You feel like you're in the attraction already.
And the music, I don't know how much we can put because of copyright reasons.
It's a new track, though.
It's kind of like playing the Haunted Mansion, like a very ethereal,
which I hope happens. I always said that I always hoped that they would play more of kind of the Jack Skellington creepy music in the queue, but Haunted Mansion style, There's the other side of that tree.
And all the plants they chose.
Yeah, I mean, perfect colors. Here's another crow. Hey, buddy.
Earl Ravenscroft.
Thurl. Little shout out. This is a great angle too. Look at this. With the Magnolia Fountain, the former Magnolia Park Fountain. I'm so glad they preserved this fountain. And they even gave it a ghostly hue. I'm going to use that word again, because it's got kind of some green in there. Wow. We haven't been on this in a while too, so it's kind of fun. Oh, I heard the easy big fella. I heard him over there. Scarecrow Jack. We're back at the front. Yeah, there's a few sundials, and the way that they did the All the flowers, like, the color is amazing. It's unreal. Oh, hey, we have those geraniums at home, those really bright ones, bright pink.
I'm really curious to see like the back area because we've had this, but
Yeah.
you know.
It's a good view right here because it feels so ominous the way it's kind of towering over you. Okay, I'm hearing like wolves and stuff howling now. This new track is amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm noticing in the backyard, the graveyard that was on the hill has been completely altered. There's a brick wall up there, and we can see Master Gracie's tombstone.
It's like a mausoleum type thing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And it looks like the mausoleum that was in the backyard is a lot closer now, maybe?
Yeah,
I think it is, yeah. From what I can see here, you know. Pet Cemetery stayed the same except for the wall in the back was changed. It's more open now. Remember how it used to be like a 6-foot wall, at least? You couldn't really see people's bodies back there. You could maybe see the tops of heads, but that wall has been completely altered. And look at this detail on this center wall. What the heck? Wow. Yeah, you can really tell right here how that wall was altered because you could never see in the backyard from this point where a stinky little friend is, Stripey. But I like it. It's more kind of inclusive, and this tree seems like they dressed it a little more with the swampy stuff. Also looks like we've got a kind of overhang where like the vines will grow. I forget what you call that, like a trellis almost. It seems a lot more lived in now. Like it seems more like it kind of plussed it over here, I have to say. I may get some pushback on that, but man. All right, we're headed in the back. Someone just came out of the mausoleum. I don't think he's amongst the living. Oh boy, look at this. You can see these so much better now. See you later. That's my favorite. Oh man, so good. Wow, this is crazy because that was all Q. And these lamps that are hanging from this trellis are really cool. So I'm assuming that's the elevator right there. The new elevator to access, because the hallway's right over there. Oh man, this music is so spooky. These lamps are nice too. Big stand lamps. I think those are new. Hey, we got another fountain right here, Katie. Wonder if they're ever going to get this one to actually be practical. Either way, it's awesome. Good placement of all these elements to kind of wrap the queue around. Makes it really fun. And this music, I'm telling you, is creepadelic. They've still got the gnarly tree that looks like arms. Katie was mentioning how much more open the queue is here, and all new with this brick too. It's so nice. Yeah, it was always kind of a pinch point here, but man, they did a good job. And Katie just noticed that we have a really cool view of Matterhorn and the Matter tree, kind of offset. Hey, the mailbox thing is gone. Remember there was like a mailbox thing there.
Right.
All right, home stretch. All right, we're gonna wait here for Lightning Lane. So this is where lightning comes in. I wonder if they get less queue. They probably do.
Way less.
Yeah. You get to get there faster, but yeah. Mention the shovel right here.
Oh, and the bone.
And the bone, yeah. You can see it on the top there.
So I actually just posted a sneak peek on our Patreon page. I actually brought that back. So if you were already previously a member, you're basically just getting more for what you've been doing. But for everybody else, there's a bunch of new tiers, and we've been pretty active on there, so we're going to keep it going.
We've dug deeper into our... I can't, I'm sorry.
Did you see the dog bone, too?
Yeah, the dog bone.
There's a dog bone.
Yeah, on the top there. You know who that is? That's for the dog, the caretaker in the graveyard. That's for his dog, yeah.
All right, we're about to head into the mansion.
When two holidays collide.
Moving all the way forward, everyone, all the way in. Make sure you fill in all the dead space. We still have more souls
Come all
dying
the way
between
in.
us.
We're just coming in here for a minute.
Our holiday tale is a tale that's quite charming. Was the nightmare before Christmas? The stockings all hung by the chimney with care. Don't pull down the bar. And one of your wandering eyes disappears. It all looks so pleasant. Jack's holiday ritual. So ring out the bells.
Crystals, the star, 7 pearls of wisdom, 6 mystic mirrors.
Could seem scary. Strange and bizarre. His work is magic. Please remain seated. We will continue your holiday tour momentarily. What's this? What's this? Special holiday something. Yes.
Oh, Mister, we got it.
Got it! Lock, shock, and barrel, number 100. Lucky 100.
Nice.
Thank you.
Please exit to your
Hurry back. Be sure to bring your Santa Claus sack.
Whoa! Oh, they've decorated!
All right, we just exited from the mausoleum there. And look at, you can see in the old backyard, the old pet cemetery back there, which you used to not be able to see through there. But Katie noticed on Leota's, right? This is Leota's.
I think so, yeah.
Look at the decorations up here.
Starting to appear, starting to materialize.
Yeah, very good, Katie. They're drying out the herbs, you know, for the different potions and things. And
A lot of cool things. We've also, I feel like the lights weren't up.
Oh, really? Yeah. These are nice.
Yeah, I think, call me crazy, but
Oh, and the kind of the detail on the eaves there.
yeah, I'm definitely noticing a lot more starting to pop up.
Oh, look there too. More stuff being dried out. stuff growing out of the sun, which is odd, but hey, maybe it doesn't need the sun.
Most of the sign is still, so that's the same as it has been. We're still missing
It's
the,
those sideways faces, it's so great.
now a sign is gonna go up over those, right?
I believe so.
I think so.
Maybe not. Maybe
No,
that's it.
I'm pretty sure. Or there's gonna be a sign maybe hanging from it, you know? Oh yeah, see, I mean, and that's just concept art, but hey, you never know.
Never know.
You never know. But I have to say that queue was awesome. I want to go through it like 10 more times.
All right, we're in what used to be the virtual queue, which I'm so glad that it's not anymore, because I love being able to stop here and look at the view of the mansion, you know, and you couldn't do that when that virtual was here.
Yeah, this is nice that
This is such a great spot, and it's, you know, they widened it for Project Stardust, and so we finally get to kind of
See
reap
that
the benefits of it.
realized.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. This is like so much better. I feel like, yeah.
Haunted Mansion Highway.
I kind of want to go look in the courtyard and just like see what the space situation is like now. And you know what's funny? They used to always have a queue kind of overflowing into here. They're really not anymore.
Well, it would overflow into what used to be Magnolia Park, which is now the new queue. So yeah, it's kind of cool. All right, what's left of Magnolia Park is still really nice.
Yeah, this is great. It actually feels, it's funny, is there more space? Maybe, I think so.
No, there's less.
Maybe, yeah.
But
It
like,
kind of gives that effect though.
yeah, it does.
And you can kind of hear the Haunted Mansion music. I don't know how much, again, because of microphones, what's picking up, but there's this ethereal
spills over a little bit.
Haunted Mansion music
Yeah.
that is coming up, and it's nice to hear that again. And you know what's crazy though? Prior to this, we've been just hearing the Haunted Mansion holiday music box song. We're not hearing that now. This is what we have. I love these new benches. Look at how nice and clean they are.
Brand new
'Cause I
Disneyland benches. When was the last time you saw a brand new Disneyland bench?
No, I feel kind of special right now. I'm not
Freshly
gonna lie.
stained, and even the brass behind you.
Yeah,
Look at the brass back here.
it's so fresh. I love it. It's so perfect. This is really nice.
Yeah.
Like this is actually really nice, especially when the band will perform.
Yeah.
The Jambalaya Jazz Band.
Yeah, you can
How
sit here
nice
on this
that'll
brand new
be.
bench and chill.
I mean, yeah, it'll be crowded, and we do have trees, so we'll have some shade. We've got the train right
Some shade
here.
and some nightshade.
And it looks like they moved the popcorn cart, the New Orleans
Yeah, well, they
popcorn
made a
cart.
little indent for it over here, it looks like. Yeah, because look who's roasty toasty-ing.
Ugith von Boogith.
Ugith von Boogith doing his roastieth toastieth. Look at his little hands. Come on.
It's so, I know, I'm obsessed.
Oogie hands.
Oogie hands. Oh, look, they used the extended queue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's gonna, yeah. I mean, there's so much left. Look at, so this is weird. Look at this.
That's for the train.
I know, but
Oh, you're talking about back here.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
And
didn't.
look at this goyle.
Wow.
Gargoylin. That is cool.
Did you guys use the elevator?
Yes.
Is it back there? Rad.
How was
It
it?
smelled brand new, everything.
Oh, I love
Yay.
it. I love it.
Nice.
Awesome. You guys were one of the first few guests to go in the
Yeah.
brand new elevator system. So again, it is back there, and if you're looking at the front of the attraction, just to give you an idea of where it's at,
Yep.
it's right over there. And so it is what that mausoleum looked like.
Yeah. Hello, train.
Train.
There they go. Gonna get some water here at New Orleans Square. And you know what? You can really appreciate the roof here. Let's, I'm gonna walk over here. I like how they put the new railroad sign right here. That's nice. Yeah, this roof of this backyard, what would you call that? Is that a,
It's almost like an atrium, maybe?
yeah?
It gives me an atrium vibe.
Yeah. Because it's not a greenhouse really, but maybe it
No.
could be. I don't know.
Yeah, again, it just kind of gives me, and you know what's funny is I feel like that's very similar to what's in Walt Disney.
It's neat too that you can come up next to the train a lot closer to where the engine sits to get watered up. It's kind of neat. Like I've never seen the train from this perspective at this station. That is very cool. New views, Katie.
I know. It's kind of crazy.
That is funny because it almost looked like that smoke came right out of your head. It went toot toot.
Let me think about that. Toot toot.
Oh, that was funny.
You know, it's so weird to be here and think about like just how like this is a really significant big change. It's not a little thing.
No.
If you think about it. Like this is
It's not an attraction. It's a reshape of part of the land.
yeah.
You know.
Like, and if you think about what it was just in 17.
Yeah.
Sorry, 2016. How different this park looked. I mean, the train layout.
Yeah.
A lot has changed, and I think it's great. I think it's made, you know, so many improvements for the guest satisfaction and the flow of traffic. Like we still have a couple of pinch points, and I think Fantasyland probably being the worst of it.
Yeah.
But huge improvements.
But like, the train just went through the tunnel.
Yeah.
Like,
You
here's
can
a
actually
view.
see it so well over here.
This is a view we don't normally get to see.
Yeah.
Having access to this is so cool, you know, and then seeing the mansion and the new queue right here.
Yeah, previously I don't even think we could really get over here, right? I don't think.
No. All right, Katie's coming down out of the train station, but look at this wall. This cap on this wall is so cool.
I think isn't that maybe for like birds not to land on? Maybe?
Probably.
Or people to stand or climb on?
Yeah, but I think, you know, they carried it on from that, I think was always there.
They always
And
have
so
a
this
safety.
This is
I
a
don't
new.
know. That looks kind of new, Spence.
Maybe it is new, I don't know.
I think it's new. I'm looking at it now and it looks pretty new to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but did you even notice the intricate details on the light poles?
Oh yeah, look at this.
Like, it's not just they stuck in a light pole, like it's very detailed.
Yeah, these are custom features. All these leaves.
And I like that they put in, I don't know if you noticed, but those aren't just like light bulbs, if I'm not mistaken. I think
They're like those
are
little
flickery.
flicker-
We'll have to find out,
Yeah.
obviously, but it does kind of look like that. I mean, look at this.
Yeah, the park looks good. I mean, it doesn't feel like you lost any of the park, even though we did.
Yeah, I mean, and it's,
Because
I don't
you know
know.
why? Because this walkway used to be more of a walkway and not a park area, and they had all
Yeah.
the carts down there. So it was
Yeah.
more of a transit zone, and it looks more like a park now. So it's kind of cool. And
it
the,
looks really nice.
the bandstand, I can't wait. Have they done a
Not that I'm
performance there
aware
yet?
of.
I don't know. We haven't seen it.
No, I haven't. And if they have and we missed it, comment below and let us know. But I don't think they have. I do know that if you haven't caught our video we did, I think it was yesterday or the day before, we tried out some of the new items over at Tiana's. They fixed the beignet. They made it a strawberry beignet, and they put out a new jambalaya.
You're going to like it.
That jambalaya was
yeah.
amazing. So, but check it out so you can kind of see, because there was a few things, and I think it's important because
Yeah.
Disneyland food, very important.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that view and the
Look at-
sun.
The sun is just kissing the
And
face fountain.
I love the use of color. Don't
Yeah.
you agree?
Yeah.
Like we've
Well,
got
it's like the
pinks
fountain has
and-
pink eyeshadow on.
It does, huh?
Right?
Yeah. It's so pretty. And I love these, like the horticulture,
Yeah, that's
how they used.
horticulture
these, like-
plays a major role in Disneyland in general.
Yeah, it does more than you think. You know, you may think like, oh,
they
it's
just
just
plant
plants.
pretty
Like,
flowers. No.
No, it's not.
These guys probably have heavy creative meetings.
Oh yeah, and then I like these the blackish purple.
Yeah,
Like
I
that's so Haunted Mansion.
always call it nightshade. I don't know what it is, but
Oh no, but it would be what you would think is, oh yeah, look at this nightshade.
Right.
So what I'm kind of curious about while we're standing here waiting,
we're standing here.
Wall.
There's a wall behind you.
I'm kind of curious what's going to happen because, it's starting to be, let's see what time it is. It's about 9:15. I'm curious if we're going to see any of the queue spilling out at all.
I think they're going to keep extending it
Oh, they
until
have to, yeah.
because it's literally
Oh, there
starting
it goes.
right now.
Yeah, there it goes.
We're seeing the extension happen.
And then I wonder too, how much room is in that, return time, the Fast Pass Lightning Lane queue.
Right.
I'm very curious about that. So far, It's extending out. Now, they still had a little bit more of the extension.
They did.
Okay, so we should see this start to change pretty soon. Okay, been sitting here for a few minutes. Now, remember a couple seconds ago, it was, a couple minutes ago, it was kind of starting to go out. The
Let's
queue
see
was.
if they extended it.
Let's see. And then look at, do you know, this is something.
This is the train exit.
Yep.
Yeah, this is an interesting flow.
So this is a really good pathway for the train exiting. Okay. Okay, we're seeing how the park flow has been affected. Now let's go see if they did the full extension of the queue. Okay, so they have the full queue and we have some more guests coming out from,
Wow.
I mean, there you go.
Full activation of the queue because it was spilling out.
Yeah, so this is the full queue being utilized.
Yeah.
And you know, I feel like there's something nice about having the train to kind of watch.
Yeah,
Do you know, like-
absolutely, because you normally couldn't see it. You'd hear it,
Yeah,
but you were blocked by the wall.
yeah.
And even the wall that divides the front yard was dropped down. So the whole thing is a little more, this is probably the only big wall here.
Yeah, well, that wall too, but it also has, as you saw, there were cutouts.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny, you know, take it from me, I've been standing in these queues my entire life, probably more than the average human. I think I can safely say that.
Yeah.
And when I tell you there's little things like a little window being in the queue, got something rolling by. Woo! Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. When there's little things though in a queue, it makes all the difference. Something that's a good example of that is Indiana Jones. There's not like a crazy amount of stuff happening in that queue, but it's enough that, you know, even just like the shapes of the rocks, you know, you find stuff to entertain yourself. Now, granted, we also have smartphones and things like that these days, but not everybody's doing that in the queue. Like we were waiting for the train the other night. I think it was me, Spence, and Dylan, and there were little kids, little girls were playing hand games. And I was like, I told Spence, I said, I remember doing that in Disneyland queues when I was a kid. Not every little kid has a cell phone. So yeah, it makes a difference. It sounds kind of crazy, but it's true.
And the queue's moving really fast. We just said hi to some folks that were walking off of the train. They're already way past here in the queue and they're moving.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's a efficient.
Oh, wait. So they have a queue speaker. You guys, I apologize because we have microphones on.
But basically that was an announcement from a cast member saying, please fill all available space, all the dead space, you know, to help move the queue along. And it was, you could hear it over here, which we've never had
so that
speakers
means
or anything.
they have queue speakers
That's great.
for sure. And look at that. The queue is fully being, it's so funny. It's like everyone's in a cage. I don't know why that's making me laugh. I do love how open this queue is.
Yeah.
And I think that's also something pretty nice that Disney is starting to get a little bit better about is you're not ruining the look of the park. Because you know how sometimes if you just see a big old, like for instance, if you go to Halloween Horror Nights, you see those queues just wrapped, and it looks bad, but it's a temporary thing. So you kind of go, oh, okay. But at Disney, you really don't want to mess up the look of the land, and you don't want to not let people see the queue. How long is it? And Indiana Jones is bad about
they're
that.
trying to make it a realistic experience to where in a real world you wouldn't have little, you know,
and it's hiding.
And
it's kind of hiding the ugliness of a massive queue.
Yeah.
While also still, you know, able to like pack people in, if you will. So I think that's really good.
Also,
I like that.
This is an easy way to get people, if there's an emergency, you can get
You're right. Yeah,
in and out
they've
of here
been
quickly
utilizing those gates.
to where you don't have to go through this whole, you know, and there's another access point a little further up. So the whole thing is just a little more conducive
I agree.
to now and the constraints of today. You know?
So what would you say is your favorite part of this queue now?
Man, it's hard to say.
You have to. I mean, I did put you on the spot because you.
Yeah,
really,
no,
like,
I'm trying to go through it in my head because it's still. I might have to go through it again to tell you.
Yeah. Well, also while you're editing this, that's what's going to happen. You're going to be like, wait, now I know. Okay, now I did have a question. See that right there, the I don't know what you want to call it, the little atrium, if you will, the little tea party there. Now, that was from the old Fast Pass queue, correct?
That thing was. I believe so.
Yeah, I think so.
The
Okay.
gazebo itself.
Yeah, the gazebo, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I was like, I could have sworn that's where we used to get Fast Passes at.
And
Ooh, look at the
obviously
Mark
it's not in the
Twain.
same spot.
No.
But
well, maybe it is.
It's close.
Or it's close.
I think it's close.
If anybody knows, comment below, because I think it might be in the same spot.
Yeah, it very well might be.
It very well could be. And it's starting to get more crowded here in the park.
But there was also some elements that were from that. If you recall, the entrance to that Fast Pass had a statue of a lady in like a robe, it was almost like a Virgin Mary like robe thing. It's like
Yeah.
spooky kind of thing. And I saw that in there. So
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, let's see what the queue's looking like now. So,
it's still not spilling out.
no, and I mean, this is prime time. This is one of I would say about the 10 o'clock hour over to 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock even. It's normally pretty packed, and here we are. It's still not completely. Let's see, we didn't even get a good look at this wait time sign because right when we walked in, so it says 40 minutes. Look at that.
Yeah, brand new sign.
Brand new sign. What does that say here? Board a doom buggy to tour the happy haunt of 999 ghouls and ghosts who are dying to meet you. Look at that.
Hey, I found the mailbox. They moved it out here and made it a lot more grand.
And are you sure that's the same one?
No, it's just that there was a mailbox on the side of the house. Now there's one here.
Oh,
There's a
okay, I see
crown.
what you're saying.
This is like the crown of the Hotel del Coronado.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that.
Yeah.
Very cool. You know, standing in front of this right here is giving me the vibes of the old Disneyland sing-along with both gates
when
open
they-
and all
yeah,
that.
when
Because
they had the lawn was up there.
yeah, and I haven't had that in a long time because there's always been, there's all those Fast Pass queues were up here. It was always kind of a wreck right up here, right?
Yeah, it's nice now.
It was a nightmare. It was like, pun intended, it was a nightmare before Christmas.
It was a nightmare.
Literally.
Ah!
It was a nightmare all the time.
It was.
But this was a major nightmare. And now look at, can we just back up real quick here? And I just want to appreciate
Well, 'cause
how
they-
open.
Have you noticed they have how the floor is too?
Yeah, look at that. Look at how
it
much better
spans
that
out.
looks. Isn't that great? It's like, this used to be this this moment where people couldn't, figure out what they were doing, and some people had to go to the lightning lane way down there, and it was going over the bridge. I mean, look at this now. Can we just appreciate how great this is? I'm absolutely loving it. 100%. I mean, we've been standing out here just marveling at how easy this is.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is great. This was worth the wait, wouldn't you agree?
Oh yeah.
And I think the best thing is, it's before it gets really crazy in December.
Yeah.
That was smart. If this would have, been another wait for any longer, I think it was kind of getting to its breaking point.
For
You know what I
sure.
mean?
Well, I think it was supposed to be open earlier, to be fair.
Oh, you think so?
I heard rumors of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so I think they wanted to have it done before, the 15th originally.
Okay. Right.
But how things are.
Yeah.
There's so many things involved in this. And
Right.
So
A lot of moving
including the
parts.
state of California at the top of
Right.
it. And then, there's just a lot that people don't realize what they have to deal with and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Definitely.
yeah. Checking out the horse and the hearse and
The horse hearse.
the horse hearse. It's funny because easy big fella, I just heard him. You used to walk by that on the way in no matter what,
Mm-hmm.
and now you quickly make a left turn over there to the new queue. Now this must be Lightning Lane that goes right past the hearse. So they
So-
get to hear the but
So now there's no barrier between the hearse and the humans, correct? Yeah, there isn't.
No.
Guests are able to walk right by
Yeah,
it.
it's just an indent.
I do appreciate the amount of trust that Disney has. That's kind of cool. That I just hope it doesn't get all smudged up because it is white.
Yeah,
And
well,
I was one of those kids that I touch everything.
well, they'll just have to clean it more.
Yeah, maybe we'll come by and we'll do that as our Disney community service.
Yeah,
And we'll just clean the hearse.
yeah.
Hello, you are assigned to clean the hearse from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Taking a step back over here by Harbor Galley. And it's so nice that the walkway is not chaos anymore. It's just a nice leisurely path as it should be. No ropes dividing it up. It's so much nicer. So it's nice that the mansion's back, but what's up with Harbor Galley, Katie?
It doesn't open until 11.
Well, that's a problem. It's almost like they should be open selling cinnamon rolls or something. I'm just in the mood. But is the path back open? I guess it is, all the way through. That's nice. Haven't done that in a while. Let's walk back here. It's been a while since we've seen the old chandlery. Joseph Barrel chandlery. Ship Chandler. Checking the compass. Oh, it looks kind of refreshed, actually. Just saying. Let's go north. Let's head north, Katie.
Okay.
I feel like that's a good thing to do. What is that?
It's like it's a duck with a Santa hat. One of those mini ducks. I think you can get these on like Amazon or something, or somebody made it. How cute.
Is it like a scavenger hunt? I wonder.
It's very cute though.
Are you gonna keep him?
I think I might.
I think you should.
Because he's that cute.
He was supposed to find you and you found him. It's early in the morning.
so.
I think he was just put there.
It was meant to be.
Yeah.
My little buddy.
Look at the anchor. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. But wow, they've cleared out the trees over here quite a bit, Katie.
They really did, actually.
You never could see across to you could tell that it's like a point over here. You never could see that before. I've been doing a lot of that stuff, but you have to. Gotta keep it clear.
Dude, I'm standing here and like you can hear the frogs, like almost that sound in Blue Bayou.
Oh, no way.
This is such a good view. It's so much more open.
Yeah, this is, because you can see the top there.
This looks great.
It's like all of a sudden this whole area is firing on all cylinders, which
And
is great.
I love it.
You know what? I feel bad when people wear ponchos and then the thing just pours over your
Oh, they
lap.
still get soaked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like ponchos are virtually ineffective.
Yeah. Oh, here they come. Classic line, he said, Katie, I got wet.
You can hear people like get when the splash happens, you can hear it. Watch, listen. Soaked. You could hear the wave come over them.
Yeah, yeah.
That's funny.
Another great view.
Oh yeah.
Always like this view.
This is what sets Disneyland apart from every other park.
Yeah, because
Sorry about it.
if you kind of lower the angle, it makes the path completely disappear.
Yep.
The sight line is pretty awesome.
I love it. This is like what Tomorrowland used to feel like to me. There was just so many moving things and,
Comes the wave. Oh, there they go. That was a light boat. 3 people in the middle.
Oh, smart. That's the thing. The lighter your boat and the farther you sit towards the back, a little bit drier you will be.
Yeah, true.
That's the hack.
A lot of people on the island today.
I love seeing that being utilized.
You and me both.
It's
Especially in a day and age where, phones and video games and
Screens
screens and all that stuff
technology.
is, it's big and, the real world is still pretty awesome. So it's good the kids
It makes me
utilize
happy.
it. Yeah.
Makes me happy. Happy birthday.
Look at the morning light hitting the grass on Ray's Beret's roof. That is really cool. And then you can get that view of Tiana's right there. It is busy over here at the Bayou Adventure. It's a busy one today at the Bayou Adventure, as it has been since its opening day. Virtual queue, groups 15 to 33, it says right there. So that's neat that they have a sign that notifies you. Now, we still have not found the restroom bear, who used to be over on the corner over there.
He's missing.
He's missing. I know he'll be utilized, and he might be somewhere that we don't know.
We just probably haven't found him yet.
Yeah, I was asking the Hungry Beaver. He doesn't know. It's weird, you know. And they also, I think, missing for sure.
The
Also,
bluebird?
also missing is the bluebird. Yeah, the peckish.
Feeling peckish.
Feeling peckish bluebird. Taking the path over to Galaxy's Edge and check out the water. I love when you get down to this level.
Me too.
It's so nice. In the morn. Glassy. Turn on the wave machine. Let's do this.
Such a perfect day.
It really is.
I'm kind of glad that they opened the queue on this day. It's a good day.
It is.
It's so relaxing. It's like you know those days where it's not too hot, not too cold,
Yeah.
the sun is shining.
The
It's
Hungry Bear. The R is shadowed, so it's the Hungry.
The Hungry Bear.
These Hungies.
I have to say, that's another like slam dunk they did with
Yeah.
Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree.
I know. How did that happen?
I don't know, but we got really lucky because I think it's delicious.
Yeah.
The only thing, like I said, I would change were those corn ribs. I would rather have them like a cup of corn, but I understand for the vegan vegetarian, they want them to be able to feel like,
Hey,
you know.
it's a very creative approach. I
No, it
respected
really
it.
is,
I just didn't like it. You know.
It's just hard to eat,
Yeah.
you know? It's just very difficult, and it was like all in my teeth. It was like, ow. And then I think the toppings fell off. Like it was way harder to enjoy the toppings there. So, you know. Okay, no extended queue for Rise.
I think Rise is probably 60 minutes at this point. Let's see.
Yeah, 50, between 50 or 60.
As we pass by the R5 droid. Oh, 45. Katie was closer. 45 is not too bad for Rise. It's so nice in the morning here at Galaxy's Edge with the way the lighting hits all these.
And especially because it's
structures.
not hot.
Yeah.
Galaxy's Edge is not where you want to be when it is hot.
No.
As much as, no, I don't like it at all. I can't even say there's any part of it that I like when it's hot here. There's no shade.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think the winter is a great place to be in Galaxy's Edge. It's a great time to be here, you know?
And it's always a good time to get a blue milk, even though I'm not getting one right now, but
See, and that's one of the things that I really like. You know, I feel like I've grown to really love that blue milk.
yeah.
I miss the, what was it, Tandoorian swirl?
Oh, that was good.
Because it had the sour jellies and that
Yes.
sour, oh, that was so good. Do you think they're ever going to bring that back?
I bet you.
I hope so. It was kind of more of a summer thing, I think.
It was, but it was so good, and I think it was well received. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it better than the one with the, I think it was Nerds.
Yes.
I like these sounds right here.
This always sounds like Walking Dead theme to me for a second. Like
I could
right,
see that.
right in the beginning when it first starts.
Yeah, I could see that. But I like this in the tunnel. Look how open it is.
Nobody.
So great.
Nobody. I'm going to say this because there should be Christmas lights on the little wagon right there. Okay, look at this right now. This is how Katie and I really love Disneyland in these type of moments where it's like it's so peaceful and
It actually like makes my ears tingle. You know, it's like
so cool.
oh, it's so good. It's like scratching an itch. It's the best.
Oh, you know what it is? It's Big Thunder's.
Still down.
It's doing its refurb. It's like a short little refurb, but
Wait, see, I think everybody keeps getting it confused with Magic Kingdom because they're getting I think a year it's going to be closed for.
right.
That's not our Thunder Mountain that I know of.
Not that I know.
Hi!
Hey guys.
Happy holidays! I love being able to say happy holidays. I feel like it's like giving me a whole new lease on life. All right, entering Fantasyland. And again, kind of open here.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Relatively, we're about to enter the belly of the beast.
And see, I think this is the next thing that needs to be addressed. Because This is way, way too pinch point in this place. And you know, the biggest problem though is strollers. Like, don't get me wrong, I would love to have a stroller.
Well, the management of them.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the management of the strollers.
They haven't figured out how to manage them properly.
Yep, that's what it is. And
it's not the people's fault. They have to bring them.
That's why I said I love strollers. I would have a stroller if I could for my own self.
Right.
I have nothing against strollers, but it's the fact that we need to find a better solution.
Yeah.
Because it's making this, I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
It's taking up half of the land, and that's just one spot. You have to remember, it also extends all the way out there.
I mean, I think a lot of us have thought of this. It doesn't take a genius to, like, you know how we build parking garages and underground structures and things?
Yeah.
You know.
We definitely.
And I know that would be insanely major. They would have to literally come in here and dig down and rebuild everything.
Yeah, we just have to think of a better solution, especially after going through the Haunted Mansion queue and just that whole area in general.
Yeah.
It's really become very apparent that is desperately needed here, you know? It's getting crowded in here.
Yeah, it is. As we walk into the sun.
It's beautiful though, huh?
Peter Pan is a full queue as per usual. As we approach Sleeping Beauty's almost winter castle in the daytime.
Yeah, you can't say fully winter until night.
All right,
it's
all
lit
right.
up. Ooh, I'm excited to walk through the castle. And we'll try not to talk while we walk through the castle.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
And there it is. Now we're on the correct side for the lighting. It's perfect. Glorious day here at the resort. I'm even seeing a rainbow. I don't know if the camera sees it, but my eye sees it.
So beautiful. All right.
Remember when those used to be benches in there?
Yeah.
And you could hang out?
Yep. How could I forget?
As we make our way through the most photographed spot in the world, I think. I'm just going to say it.
Well, I feel like that's a good, we've talked about this a few times. I think
We
that's
did,
true.
and we have. Because, you know, I mean, essentially what would we compare it to?
Well, you know, Statue of Liberty. What are some other landmarks? The Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel
Mount
Tower, I would say, is
Rushmore.
probably closer because Statue of Liberty, it's you have to like get on the boat to go see it.
Okay, I haven't been there.
It's
so.
harder to access.
You know what's funny is I knew it was like on an island, but I thought it was like way easier to see. I guess
mean,
we got to go to New York.
I mean, you can get pictures of it like from the air and from far away and
Okay.
stuff, but like.
So
you know.
it's not like the Eiffel Tower where you can like walk up to it type
Right.
thing. Okay. well,
And the
that
Eiffel
makes
Tower,
sense.
it's tall enough to where you could be like a lot of places in that city and still see it or right under
It's
it.
like a sun-dog in the sky.
Oh, there is a massive sundog
It's
in the
right
sky.
around the sun.
The
because of
camera sees
those-
it, yeah. That's
those
usually ice
crystals,
crystals,
right?
yeah.
That's
When I was
beautiful.
a wee lad making snow back in New Mexico, we learned about that when the moon was out at night and it did that there were ice crystals and that it was cold or it was going to be cold.
And it was cold this morning.
Yeah. Look at that, fire truck's back. Steve's probably stoked. He's like, oh yeah. He does not like driving that car. No, I'm only kidding. He probably loves it, but that's his rig, man. It's like, he fits that rig too. It's like, when I see other people driving the fire truck, I'm not bummed, but
It
it's
doesn't
almost
feel
like they
the same.
it's almost like they built it for Steve, and I know they didn't.
I know, but it's his jam. You
His
know?
posture, everything about, I don't know. He's just, you know, he feels at home when he's driving that thing.
That's his jam.
As I said,
Okay.
he's probably like, man, I'm so sick of driving that
What
yellow
is that
car.
smell? It's like
That's-
caramel.
I know. I smelled it earlier. That's what I was telling you.
What the heck? Oh my
I
goodness.
smelled it earlier and it was confusing. I was like,
It's like better than kettle corn. Are they making something in Candy Palace? Let's see.
they must be. Let's investigate this candy conundrum, Katie.
We got a. Oh, it's English toffee.
Katie's
Ooh,
Candy Conundrum.
The fresh toffee.
Is that what we're smelling?
No, I don't think so, but it does smell like it.
Or are they just pumping out that smell as they
Candy
do?
makers waved, by the way. I just want to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
Because you walked away just at the second they waved. Ooh, let's look at the horsey. The horsey with the jingle bells, I can't get enough. It's Oliver. Hi. Look at the ribbon on the back too.
And the horseshoes, look. Is this guy literally gonna jump on? Oh, that scared me for a second. I was like, no way, dude. As much as like, that would be awesome.
It was kind of paranoiding me a little bit too. I was like, oh.
I think he was just talking to the guy maybe, but
I think so too.
I thought for sure he was gonna go for
Yeah.
it. Man, yeah, there's like a haze in the air that's making it really bright.
Oh
It's
yeah.
kind of amplifying the sun a little bit today.
Yeah, and it's actually warming up quite a bit.
It is. It was
What
like
a perfect
50
day.
this morning and it was
Yep.
chilly.
What a perfect day though for the Haunted Mansion queue.
It really was.
Like you're giving us the most, to me, I'd say perfect weather. Celebrating it.
Here comes the car. Perp, perp. Oh, look who it is. It's Goofy. He's strutting along here at Main Street. What's up, Goof? That was a fun day. That
Sure
was
was.
that was really cool. And getting Haunted Mansion to reveal its queue on such a glorious day, as Katie has reminded us, was very fun.
Very fun. I'm glad we got to check it out. And I think we're going to have to come back and see what it looks like at night
Yeah.
very soon. But either way, if we don't see you before, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Enjoy your turkey.
Gobble, gobble. Thanks for Patreons. There you go. I apologize. We will see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.